How we all doing? Are we ready just to kind of hang out tonight? Because it's going to be kind of a chill said stream. We're starting an hour earlier because I just thought, you know what? Let's start playing a Splatoon 3 challenge, which is going to be very topical. Because I don't think anyone expected the new season trailer for this game to drop today, of all times. I mean, that was something I thought we were going to get maybe after the Splatfest next week. So we got some stuff to talk about in terms of this game, but we're going to play this for a little bit. Probably just do the challenge. If you feel like doing anything more after that, we might play a different game, continue this. I don't know. We're just going to see where tonight takes us, because tonight I'm just wanting something a little more laid back after being as busy as I have been when it comes to doing a lot of these streams. I mean, still will be, because we got an extra one this weekend for this game specifically. So that alone, I'm just like, yeah, let's just take it a little slow and just kind of hang out today and just kind of play whatever I'm in the mood for. And right now, mood to play some Curling Hurl. So let's go ahead at that point and play us that said challenge. Gotta just adjust my stuff here on my end, because I'm also using the enhanced broadcast version of OBS again. So we're testing out another new version. This just got updated like a week or so ago, and I figured this would be the best time to do it. So get a good idea around the world here. Everyone's kind of just posting about whatever. It really doesn't feel like many people are talking about the fest right now, which, you know, it's fair. This is kind of a weird theme, so I get it. But let's just go ahead and play the challenge itself. This is actually a challenge I've played before. It actually happened literally a month ago, like almost to the date. It's kind of funny to think of how fast we've gotten this one coming back, because normally challenges don't happen like this soon after they're introduced into a season. So it just kind of threw me for a loop. And look at the exact date. Yeah, it was 4/13, so April 13th. Today's the 16th of May. So a little over a month later, Curling Hurl is back. Toss out jumbo-sized curling bombs in this frantic challenge. Make way for the giant curling bombs as they glide across the battlefield. You can only use weapons that come with a curling bomb sub-weapon. Curling bombs will be enlarged. Curling bomb contact damage will be greatly increased for all the players. Their explosion size will greatly increase too, and only primary abilities are enabled, no secondaries. So, interesting challenge, to say the least. This is what a curling bomb normally looks like. Kind of tiny. It doesn't really do that much damage. 30 on the explosion, 20 on rolling into a set opponent. The way you actually kill one of these is it needs to blow up right in front of someone. So it's not the easiest sub-weapon to actually do damage with. In fact, if you get a curling bomb kill, it's usually just a by-accident kill, so it's not something you're normally getting unless it just kind of happens. But in this mode, here's the curling bomb size. It's comical. It's bigger than the actual Inkling and Octolings here. It's so stupidly large. And it's so powerful for that same reason, because these things roll you over, you instantly die, they explode anywhere near you, you instantly die, so they're actually a threat. So it's a chaotic mode. I played a little bit of this again earlier today when it was like the 2 to 4 p.m. rotation was going on. I played a little bit of it because I just want to get my token. So I already have that done. I'm now just playing it for fun. Oh, shit. Jeez. Immediately jump into a curling hell, essentially. Because normally when you see that many curling bombs, not that big of a deal. So I can probably avoid those things and probably get away before they explode. In this kind of mode, yeah, it's a whole different story. At least I got someone, even though it wasn't with the actual curling bomb. But yeah, these things are comically large. It's really funny, but also really interesting in a lot of different ways, too, to see the curling bomb actually do stuff. Because this thing is, as I was saying before, normally just pretty ineffective. It's mainly a sub-weapon you'll use for movement and not necessarily for attacking. If you ended up using this for a kill, it's just not really something you plan for. It just kind of happens. Gee, that was close. I almost got clipped by that too. Alright, let me put down a bunch of stuff. Multiple curling bombs, my special here so the team doesn't get it. Jump back in. This is a very back and forth one so far. I will say though, this is like the third challenge in a row, which even includes this one, that they're using Hammerhead Bridge on, and I'm really sick of this map at this point. I played this earlier, and 90% of my games were here. It was getting really tiring. Like, seriously. I think I only had maybe 2 games, 3 at very most, that were not on Hammerhead earlier. It was an oversaturation of Hammerhead. And honestly, this is not that great of a map for splat zones, too, because it takes forever to get to the zone. So, of course, I got the one I don't care for nearly as much. Yeah, we'll see in the middle of the games here. I'll look at how many times I got this before. So I'm gonna turn up the game a little bit. My ears a little too quiet. That should be better. Alright, so not that great of a first game, but that's not that big of a deal. First games usually for the challenges are kind of a warm-up because your power doesn't exist yet, so you get paired with literally anyone. Yeah, I definitely show my team struggled in comparison to the other one. Alright, so from before, this is what I was playing with. So the first game is immediately a DC. Great. Then Hammerhead, 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 although this one was a lobby DC, so I'm surprised I even survived it. And I can't check the rest for now, but there was like another 4 Hammerheads, I think, or 3, something like that. I'm actually surprised I'm seeing an Ingrams reference over here, because I haven't heard of that specific group in years. And anytime I hear about it now, it's not great ways, just to say. Look, man, as a person who's still doing Let's Plays, like, what, 12 years later? We're a dying breed of people. There's barely any people doing that kind of content anymore, because people just moved on. I stick with it, 'cause something I actually am good at, so stick with the thing I know how to do. And I enjoy it still. I know my audience still does too. Okay, we almost have this back. Come on. There we go. This map is really funny for this challenge. Like, I really would prefer to get this one more often than Hammerhead. Because Wahoo World basically just becomes a bumper ball pit. I love it. There we go. Got control. Keep it up. Nope. I didn't even see that curling bomb. Wouldn't have mattered. I couldn't move. Focus on painting, because we basically cap the zone. Don't use my special right now. No real point when we got another tactical already out. That's the thing, in terms of what weapons we see, last time I played this and even this time, I know it's pretty much the same stuff. Heavy edits are very popular, same for the rollers and the Splatoon. So you usually see like one of those 3 pretty frequently. Although this one I'm seeing a little more of the L3s there because of the crab tank. It's the only weapon that has crab tank. That's the thing. Every weapon is the only one of this specific special type. So some people may just pick the specific weapons just for their specials in this one more than anything else. Gotcha. Nice. I'm gonna put this here, right in the middle. Oh god, get away. Couldn't get away in time. At least I got my drink, so I come right back. That was a mistake. The second I clicked the guy's name, he immediately died. Well, thank you, curling ball. See? That's why this mode is very comical. I should have been dead, but I'm not. Got him. Nice. Come right back in. This is perfectly fine. Let me just throw this out just to get some paint. Here you go. Perfect place to put my special because everybody gets it and it's protected by a bubble. Hey, at this point, we pretty much got this in the bag. Just gotta defend this specific area, make sure no one can get in, and that's GG's. Nice. Right at the 1 minute mark too, so that was really good timing. Actually sounded like something was grinding there for a minute. I don't know what that was. Could have been a curling bomb. I didn't think I got that many kills. I was playing more support in that game, which is normally what I do with a heavy edit. Alright, let me look back at before, because I was still trying to count how many hammerheads I got in a row. Go back down, so not counting the first one, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Then I got the Wahoo World, but then 5 hammer, 6. And I think I ended here? This is what we just did before. Okay, no, it was like 7 because I'm not counting the other one. Okay, I think it was about 7 games of Hammerhead earlier today. It's too much Hammerhead. I don't like the map as much in this game as I did in 1. Hammerhead and Splatoon 1 had a lot more flanking opportunities. There's just a lot more going on in that map compared to this game, which is a hallway, and that's the biggest problem I have with it. It's way too linear. Like, I don't mind linear maps if they have some kind of exploration still in Splatoon, but there's like nowhere you can go in Hammerhead outside of like tiny little pockets that really don't do anything. So there's just like no flanking opportunities. Get the coolers. Come on. Just throw this, just in case someone's coming from the left. Barely had enough time. Wow, I can't believe that worked. And this is a pretty big push. I'm liking it. Coming up. Good luck. Nice. Clipped him. I'm not going to be able to kill him this time. He didn't take the zone, though, so... Oops. I have 1 person left, though, so they're going to take it over. Yeah, that's fair. At 8 points, that's fine. We can work with this. It's just a big penalty, so it's going to take a bit before we can get back to knockout territory. Ooh, that was close. And now they got it. Okay, go. Can't stay. I was I think one shot away. And that guy's nothing but speed. Okay, I don't know if I would have gone that many things of speed. This one I mainly just focus on my gear set. It's comeback to give me pretty much 1 main of basically everything I would need when I die and come back into the game. Then 1 sub saver, so I can throw more curlings and a stealth jump. Because stealth jump's always important. What in the world? There was a 52 there? That felt like a heavy edit. Like I got destroyed instantly. That's not looking good. Take it. Take it. Good. Okay. Now we're better. Because I was getting a little worried seeing him at 24. Oh boy, it's just me. Not good. Oh my gosh. Nice bounce. Good. Hold this down so I can start curling. Everyone get your said cooler drink. Sir, please move. Got you. You couldn't get me, but I got you. Okay, we're doing really good. We're kind of coming back from danger territories here. Not looking good for the opposing team here. Just gotta keep the area painted. Got some with my curling. Nice. This down so I can throw curling. And that's GG's. All right, nice. See, these kind of games I really enjoy for this set challenge is when you have curling bombs just bounce around on whatever walls and then it just comes back to kill someone. It's fun. Now, it sucks when it happens to you because it easily can, but it's still just fun in general. Like, this is one of the more fun challenges, in my opinion, for the game that we've had in a little bit. Just because it's taking a core idea and then just cranking up the silly meter. Because there's no practical use to have these curlings this big. There really isn't. But it's just funny. Mind you, some of these things in the challenge I would like to see actually apply to a curling bomb. Like, don't make them this big. Like, the size of the Inkling and then 10% bigger than that. Don't make them big like this. That's unnecessary. But I do think a damage increase for like the rolling portion of the curling bomb where it just steamrolls over you, I think that's needed. Because it only doing just a couple points of damage, just 20. Like, that's nothing. Put that up to 30. Because then you can combo off of that more. Like, one of my shots does about 30. So I would only need 3 shots at that point if I hit someone with a curling bomb. That's if it's like buffed up. At 20 damage, people get that back pretty fast. Lots of M parry dualies, not too surprised there. They're also one of the more popular picks I've noticed in the set challenge. People just really like the M parries. Really are kind of hard to use just because of triple splashdown being kind of hard to use as a special period. Oh, come on. I almost got him. There'll be a lot of splashdowns. I can just feel it now. I think he fell down, so I'm safe. Yep, he came back up. So the guy did go around. Looks like everything else is safe. Yep, we got the other person on the map. We're good. And they have a DC. Well, that's unfortunate because the game is over. Ah, man, we were just doing good there, too. Sucks. I don't know what it is today, but I've been noticing a lot more DCs. Just like in general. I mean, I had my first game not work because someone DC'd immediately. What, third game that was, I was showing before. That's when the whole lobby just decided to self-destruct, so it became a 2v3. And then obviously this game, someone DC's about a minute in. Like, what's going on, guys? Why does everyone have bad internet today in Splatoon? Now, something tells me the team I picked is probably going to be a low percentage for the set Splatfest. What would you do if the end of the world was going to happen? Would you do the same old, take care of your bucket list, or save the world? Those are the specific teams in question. And I'm on just same old because I'm a boring individual. So I'm just a habit of routine. I would just realistically probably just do whatever because, you know, the end's going to happen. You literally don't know when that would be. So I'm in that mindset of just like live life to the fullest now. Don't wait until a very specific point and then just do all these crazy things. Maybe, I don't know, do them now so I don't believe bucket lists. And in terms of saving the world, man, I ain't gonna be your guy. Let's just say that. I would not be effective at all in that category. So realistically, that's why I'm here. I'm just same old, same old. That is the one that makes the most sense. And something tells me that this is gonna be, I wouldn't say the unpopular vote. It's just gonna be a low vote compared to the other two. I feel like if anything, this is gonna be at least popular with 3. Because I've seen a lot of people do either bucket lists or Save the World as their Splatfest pick. That thing came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. The guy just instantly threw it and I died. Well, I think this one's a pretty fast GG's because we're all dead. It's already at like 10 and we can't get back in time. Yeah, that's it. GG's. All right. Wow, that was a really fast game. Didn't even stand a chance. Yeah, I would love to see the numbers on like what people would have picked for this. I don't know if we even have those numbers yet. We'll find out by this weekend. Splatfest is technically in about, what is it, 25 and a half hours when you really do the math. It starts tomorrow night. So, it's on the horizon at this point. That's why the world is in sunset mode now, because everything is getting set up in all of the hub areas in Splatoon. I do want to see if there's any way I can find this data from last time. See if we can like, piggyback off it to see if anyone's made a new poll for this current event. Oh yeah, we got wrecked. There's like no good stats over here. Trying to see if I can find the results from last time here. Don't know. I can never remember the site. I gotta bookmark this site. I cannot remember it. Unless maybe let me scroll back to the big run from last week. I might be able to piggyback off of that. I think it's the same site. I'll have to do that here in between games. I think I might have a lead. Alright, throw this down so I can get my curling. Okay, I heard something collide with someone, but I just couldn't tell where the person was. Nope, of course. My jump got gimped because of a little thing of ink that I wasn't even standing in, and that was enough. Because I was wanting to get out of that area and then throw down my special. But no, couldn't even do that. I didn't have enough time to jump. Oh, jeez, man, that guy got 2 curlings out. Oh my gosh, 2 people throwing them at the same time. I can't tell who's throwing what. It's like double curling bombs over here. We have to take this now. It's our only real hope. We have to at least contest it. I'm gonna die. Yep. It's like right next to that bomb, so there's no way. Like that explosion radius is much bigger here. Oh, of course. The moment I was about ready to leave it, that's when the zone got flipped. Okay, can't believe I didn't die from any of this. Alright, guys, this is where you get your special. That didn't look like it was close enough, but the explosion radius is very deceptive in this challenge. It's hard to really gauge where is safe and where is not when you're next to a curling bomb. Oh my gosh, man. There's so many curlings right now. So many curlings. The thing is, this mode does not give you, you know, a lot of extra ink to work with so you can use more curling bombs. It's just... You just see so many more because people know that's the gimmick of the mode, so we stack up a lot of sub-saver. You can do sub power. It's just, at least in my experience, pretty much worthless for this mode. Like, it makes, I think, the explosions somewhat bigger, and that's about it, but the explosion's already been buffed for the mode, so it doesn't really make much of a difference in my honest experience. I ran all sub power-up, and I felt no difference. So I don't recommend using it, like, at all for this. Just use sub-saver. Good. Got a lead change. Get him out of here. And that's GG's. Come on. Come on. Come on. GG's. Okay. I was like, this close, man. This close. Just give me the KO. This close. I know the other team's salty because now that means they don't get anything at all out of this. No money. But hey, we got it. So that's all I care about. Sorry, other team. I need the money too. Alright, let me see. Oh, apparently we already know the map for the tricolor mode for the Splatfest coming up. That's cool. 1944 is really good. Wow, that's much higher than my score from earlier. It was like 18 something. So that's definitely a top 20. But now we know, I can show this while we wait. We know that the map is going to be the Robo-Roam map for tricolor. So this is what we're going to expect to see starting on Saturday for the Splatfest event. Makes sense. New map. Haven't used this one. Sure. One of the best maps in Splatoon as a whole. And here it is, and it's the full like overview thing too. It's very big, and this one looks like it's a little bit bigger, which is nice because I didn't want to see it shrink, to say the least. So we'll see how that works when the actual event happens. Oh, there's a crab again. Oh boy. Yeah, I seen that coming. He barely clipped me too. No reason to jump back. That would just kill me. Nice. I can start moving in. Almost got the crab out of here. So that's not bad. That was a good push in. I love, like, when you look at someone cook a curling bomb there right before they get to throw it, it's so small. And then to release it, it gets like 3 sizes bigger. Like, that's the thing. It's so comical, you can tell that the game was never designed with the size of curling bomb in mind, so it just has to grow the moment it's on the field. Which makes it look a little janky, but it's also kind of funny looking. So it's like a cool version of jank. Dude, really? That didn't kill him? I hit him with like 5 pellets. Oh my gosh, that immediately killed me. The crab just got popped. Oh my god. Oh, I had a feeling I couldn't get my own drink. That sucks. Now I gotta take a longer to get back in here, and everyone's dead. Okay, this is not good. This is probably a KO at this point because we cannot get back to the zone, and we have like no time. Oh, double the drink. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on. I missed one of my shots. Take the zone. Take the zone. Ah, GG's. Ah, that's unfortunate. We were like that close to swapping it, and if we got the swap, we might have been able to push it. That was close. Okay, I think I have the site now, though, talking about our stuff from before. I think I have the lead on where I'm looking here. Let me see if I can find, like, Splatfest data. Splatoon 3. I don't remember where we'd look for it. That's the only thing. I mean, it's a site I check all the time because of a geared C checker, so this may not actually work. I don't think it's this. Okay, here we go. Found the last Splatfest, so this is now how I can find what I'm looking for. This was in here. Actually, no. Not the one. So I gotta search more. I can't find the link. I can't remember what the site was. But I'll find it. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Lone survivor? Not anymore. Nice. Just pelted him with all the gun. I had to do that. Let my team know that there's a cooler here. It's gonna be an easy, like, good first push. Good first push. Can't talk with cooler in my mouth. Oh, there you are. Got you. Hammer. Okay. And I got the swoosh. Alright, GG's. That's an easy one. Alright, we'll take it. What's the scene's power again? Because I definitely feel like it might have been a bad skewed kind of situation again. Probably what it was. Wouldn't be surprised. What was the thing here I'm looking for? Because I can't find it anymore. Of course I can't. The original tweet may have got taken down. Or got deleted. I don't know. Find it. Yeah, 4.4. That was a very skewed game. Very tiring day. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, at least the weekend's come after you now, so won't be as bad, I would imagine. Down overtime this week, you have more next. Yep. Alright, so you get a little bit of a breather, as in a weekend, so I can understand. Just take that rest when you can for that reason. Walking away. I would actually die if I didn't. Ooh. Hello. Get wrecked. You even need to use a curling against you. You're having a very hard time getting in, and I like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, they took it. Get out of here. I mean, I don't care if they take it. Because we have a massive lead, so it's gonna just take a little bit longer now to win, but we can still get it. Get ready for big run. Jeez, man. I don't know what our switches are, because Samurai is already the worst performing mode of all the multiplayer modes in Splatoon. It can barely handle any of the salmons. How am I gonna handle 3 kings in a row? I like the idea. It's basically like, I'm gonna imagine it's the last big run. Like, based on how it's set up, we're playing through all of the big run stages that have been revealed already. And then now we have all 3 of the kings just mashed together. It's gotta be the last big run. That's my call. Because they're setting it up in such a way that it's like the grand finale for that specific mode. And it looks interesting. I'm just wondering, performance-wise, are we going to get more than 10 frames on our consoles? Because that is asking a lot on the Switch. It really is. Okay, here we go. I finally found it. Stat.inc. All right, bookmark the site because I'm never going to remember this again. I'm bookmarking this. There we go. Now I can finally look at the things I want. So I'm looking at Splatfest stats. And then this is where I can check teams. We still only have the last one here, the Springfest, in record, so I can't check anything else. Yeah, Rip Haicho got the screen. Yeah, I noticed that from the trailer. It looked like it had screen, but it did look like Range Blaster. It had Splat Bomb, and people are really hoping, like we're all sucking on that copium. Imagine it's copium. We're thinking it's the custom range one from Splatoon 1 that has Splat Bomb and Kraken. It so far looks like that from the trailer, so people are really excited for that specific weapon. Because that was one of the fan favorites from the first game. I don't know what else really we have confirmed. I read like some stuff people were theorizing already based on what we saw in the trailer, but it's definitely more of a breakdown. I like the idea we're getting a new Splatana and a new Stringer type. the game has been out for almost 2 years, so it kind of took a lot longer than anyone expected to get a brand new type of the brand new weapons, but we finally got them. So I'm curious to see how those are going to play. But now it makes me wonder, they don't have second kits. And everything else that we didn't have a second kit finally has a second kit. So it's making me wonder how they're going to handle one more update, like with Drizzle Season. That will tell us if they're going to do a content extension or not. I doubt it, because they have enough weapons to do one more like big season's worth, and then that's it. So that's why I'm wondering how that's going to like translate in next time around. How many weapons we could get because of the new ones. And then we still have certain weapons that never got a second kit, like the one I'm using here. Heavy Edit still doesn't have a second kit. And that's been now like a year. Also, one stage, just like last time. A little disappointing, but it looks like a pretty cool stage, just based on first impressions. They didn't announce if it's the last stage or not, kind of like what they did the Samurai thing, but they might later. We don't know. For right now, I'm going to assume it's the last stage, because it's looking like it could easily be the last like big season that we have. The Drizzle one, to me, I think could just be like add some weapons in, and that's about it. And then here's your Final Fest. I don't know exactly what to expect there. Hey, nice fist bump. That was a short game. I didn't even think I did anything that deserved it, but I guess I did. I was the #1 popular target and a jumper. So that's why I couldn't tell, because it didn't feel like I did much in that game with how fast it went. Alright, let me get a ticket. Also, I think I got a shell from that, so I could do a roll. I don't know which one to pick right now. Kind of want to do a double. You know what? I'll do a double. I have enough of these to spare. I need to play more Samurai at some point here soon to get more of these. I just haven't been playing it. Yeah, okay. I got 2 rolls in me. So that's like a title and some chunks. Yeah, let's see what the title is. I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't. That title makes me think I eat the workers. Moving on. That made me a little uncomfortable. Alright. So, before I go into a game, did you want to jump in on this, Matt? We're just having like a chill night tonight. You can play if you want or just talk. Doesn't really matter. Before I open any rooms, just give me an idea. So I don't need the stat ink site up anymore, because that's not going to tell me anything. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, just relax right now. That's pretty much what I'm saying. That's what I'm using tonight for myself. I'm just wanting to chill, because I'm going to have another stream this weekend, and I'm going to feel kind of burnt out probably by the end of it all. So I'm just going to want to do chill stuff. I was thinking playing some of this, and maybe if we're in the mood to playing other things later, swap to whatever else we're in the mood for. Because this is going to go on for another hour, so I'm at least doing this for like 2 hours. And we're already about an hour into it. Oh, I see you're now here in my earlobes. There's a message.
I literally just typed the message.
It's like, well, I already did all that hard work. Hit the enter key anyways.
I literally, it's like I went ahead and I typed out a whole sentence. I might as well just go ahead and hit the enter button.
You were pretty much there, so I don't blame you.
I'm just doing cleanup in Sonic 06 right now. I'm trying to get all Sonic silver medals. I've got all of them. I'm up to Radical Train right now.
Oh, yeah. That's an interesting one from what I experienced on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't very hard
really,
until I got the Mox speed.
Of course, you know, it's like, honestly, I think that the silver medals are harder for Sonic because of darn Mox speed sections.
It's mainly the levels that
Anything
have
that's
Mox speeds, yeah. Like, I didn't find it as bad in
Yeah.
Crisis City, but there was only 2 there, and that's why.
Trying to remember where they're at. I have a guide open right now. Were you using a Sega Revolution guide for the silver medal guides?
I don't think so. I don't remember what the channel was I had. It was just like the first result on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's one that broke it down, like every time you got a medal, it just popped up like some white text on the screen that said it was like 1 of 10 or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
Which for the most part, that one was pretty useful. At this point, pretty much got this game in the bag. Alright, good. I was really just focused on zone. I didn't care about anything else. Well, I figured
might
if you get games like
try
this,
to do,
I think the ticket's good. The double's good.
I might do a makeup stream tomorrow night.
Yeah, if you're feeling up for it, I don't blame you. I mean, that
Yeah.
probably be one of the better days to do it.
Honestly, it's just like, this week's just been too much, and I really don't, like, I didn't want to do anything else because I was so freaking tired when I got home. I literally, like, when I get home, it was like 4 o'clock. I go to bed at 10, so it's like, well, as soon as I got home and we ate dinner, it was like almost 6 o'clock, and then, like, I go and, I just sit down on the couch just to play a game, and then the next thing I know, I'm waking up at 7 o'clock. I'm like, jeez. I must have been tired.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. I hate working 10-hour days. I know it's probably nothing, like, most people just like, oh, I work 12 hours. I used to work 12 hours, and I still didn't like it then.
Yeah, I would say, that's no better.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you try to balance that out by doing like 4 12-hour days a week, but it's still pretty much the same as if you do 5 10 hours when it comes to just how your body feels. I know some people may just say otherwise. It's just like, it depends on person to person. If you want to work more time but less days, because then you have 3 days of rest, but some people would rather do the opposite. It's like, it's a person by person situation.
Yeah. Yeah, it really kind of is, to be perfectly honest. To me, like, if I had my schedule this way, I would honestly take 4 10-hour days, and then have Friday off. That's how I would probably do it, because then I don't waste gas. I waste less gas that way.
Yeah, in this gas economy, that's probably for the better.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of something we need to get back at, sometime, our friend Kira posted in the Pokemon channel on Amber's Discord that they're doing more they're redoing the active gift codes in Scarlet and Violet again.
Yeah, I noticed they've been doing like some codes of stuff here and there over the past month, so they're just kind of giving away some extra stuff here and there.
Yeah. It really is kind of like, there's a couple things in there, like, okay, that's kind of a cool, like, thing that, like, you get a Gyarados from, I think it's, like, BGC,
Nice.
You probably.
Yeah, it seemed
Yeah,
like there's
like-
that. I think there was also another Pokemon from a tournament they gave away recently too. I just can't remember what it is. Something like that.
Stupid Mach Speed section. I'm like, I had to kill myself like 3 times to get those medals.
Yeah, it really does suck when you miss them and then have to either start over and just die for it, because then you're wasting so many lives you probably don't even have.
Yeah.
It's basically grind out as many lives as you can before you get to the Mach Speed if you're doing medal hunting, and even then, some levels don't really have those opportunities. Mainly Radical, you just don't have many life opportunities. Okay, at least I got him on the way out.
The Tacticooler is still the most broken special in the game.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna stay like that to the end of the time at this rate. It got buffed once to the status, and it's just basically been like this since. And that's been over a year. The one we all want to see him nerf at some point is Trizuka, because, oh dear god, that thing is way too overtuned to a point where people have done a breakdown of its hitbox, and you can see a lot of jank in it. Like, it's killing people through walls because of how weird the hitbox is. So that is getting to be a little too much at this point. The devs know it's one of the most popular specials being used based on the tournaments ran in Japan, so hopefully they, at some point, will do something. It's been over a year, I think, at this point. Close to a year since they buffed it, so it hasn't really been adjusted since. Yeah, let me change up a little bit. Why not? I'm gonna be the subway rat. Splushamatic.
Crap. Dang it. Come on.
Oh, actually, in hindsight, I should have put on Ninja Squid instead of keeping the shirt on that I have, but that's fine.
Did you mean to end the stream on Discord?
Oh, did it just end itself? Yeah, say why?
Yeah, it ended itself.
Like, but why?
But why?
Like, there's no reason. It's like, didn't do anything. I love when that happens.
We haven't gotten to the big run yet. I think that's what the fan community is already dubbing it.
Well, I think they even themselves said that in the trailer, too. So I don't even think it's
they
just
did?
like what... Yeah, no, I don't think it's like what fans are calling it. I think it's what Nintendo themselves called it. I'm trying to find that trailer. I'm just gonna get that last part of it again just to confirm.
Big run.
Yeah, they flat out say big run is coming. So even Nintendo themselves are just calling it big run.
Okay.
Which is a very weird name. But alright.
Gosh darn it, now I have to get all these silver medals again. Stupid Mach Speed sections. I bet you I'm not gonna have as bad as time getting these as the other characters.
Yeah, for the most part, they're really not that bad, like Silver and Shadows levels. It's just a scavenger hunt. Sonic's is just kind of filled more with the jank stuff, I noticed. I guess it was fitting I got him last, just based on the jank.
I see triple splashdown was doing its job.
Yeah, it hit me through a wall on that one. Oh boy. Okay, now we're good. Run him over, run him over! No, I'm the one that ran over. Alright. Have you ever seen or played this mode?
Which one is this again?
This is Curling Hurl. The one with the giant curling bombs.
No, I've never played this one.
Oh my gosh.
Is this a repeat challenge?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen it before. Got you covered. This happened like a month ago. That's why I'm kind of surprised at why it's already back. Because they don't normally reuse a challenge this soon in a season. But to be fair, there are not many challenges that were introduced in this season, so they're probably just doing it now because they want to use a newer challenge to bring it back sooner than like an older one. It just kind of feels weird, just because there's not many. I think this one maybe had like 4 challenges in total for the season. Like brand new ones. I don't count things like new season trailer because that's a nothing one. Especially this time when we only had the one map. Oh man, I already know what the new season's gonna probably be because of that. For this next one, it's gonna be kind of the same. Ugh. It's gonna be the one brand new map, and then it's gonna probably be Urchin Underpass for the rework. That's probably gonna be it. So one new and one old again, probably. Hey Ethan, how you doing?
Well, you seen hey Ethan.
Nice, got it with the roll.
Is this like like, what kind of game mode is this? Is it like its own thing?
Well, this is a challenge. You know, typical challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
splat
I
zones
get
with
that,
giant
like
curling bombs.
Oh, okay. Well, I got that. Okay, so this is just Splat Zone. So that's what I was sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the challenge itself
what kind
is
of
just
game
still
mode
zones.
is it? Okay. Like, I didn't know if it was a new game mode or anything like that.
Yeah, they brought back the exact same rotation. Same map, same mode. The only time they brought a challenge back and changed its rotation has been like with 2 challenges. And specifically the one they changed the whole mode was the Too Many Tries Lucas. The other one in question was the dual dynamic duos that came back with different maps, but it was still tower control. So it was still kind of, yeah. Because that, still, in my opinion, just doesn't work.
So people are wondering, it's just like, how... A lot of people are speculating the final Splatfest to be between the 3 idol groups. Which, you know, cool. That sounds like
we all kind of expect in some ways, so we've been saying that since day one, but now there's that ending shot in the trailer with that squid holding like all the merch from like idols.
Yeah. Doing good. My dad is finally out of the hospital or something. I've kept to myself and why I haven't uploaded my content for the last couple. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ethan.
Yeah, I did not realize you were going through something like that. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he's doing okay if he's out of the hospital now, but that's still scary.
Yeah, I'm glad he's okay. He's out of the hospital. I won't say he's okay. I don't know. I mean, like, out of the hospital, at least.
Yeah, it's like, at least coming home.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry I've been going through that.
Am I not dead? Can't believe that worked too. And I run into the car coming my way. Come on, guys. Come on. Just keep it. 5, 4, 3. GG's. Got it. Nice. That was clutch. Oh, look, that point was almost there, so it was that close. Okay, now remember this time to change that shirt out, because with Sploosh-O-Matic, you gotta be the sneaky rat. You can't just be the rat. Had surgery for a cyst go through his head. Oh yeah, that's scary. Anything with the head specifically is a real scary thing to work with, from what I understand.
Yeah. Oh look, Sploosh is level 3.
Yeah, this is the 5-star. Okay. Do we want to go in another sub saver or just? Nah, I'll just keep this. Cause this gives me sub saver anyways. Look at that little weenie curling over there. Little weenie curling.
I'm glad he's doing better though, Ethan. Like, again, I'm sorry that you and your family had to deal with all that.
Yeah, I mean, nothing scarier than having a family member just have to go through surgery like that.
Oh, I saw somebody say on Twitter saying, "Oh, that new stringer is going to be really, really broken," and someone quote retweeted saying, "It got stamped. Shut up."
It's like when you know when your weapon's dead when you immediately get one of those kind of specials on. It's like, yeah, this thing don't work, man.
It got stamped.
Man.
Be quiet.
Yeah, I gotta pull up the ProChar tweet I saw earlier. 'Cause there was a breakdown he had already of like what we could have on weapons. I don't remember seeing that, but it's like, yeah, that's a rip. It makes that weapon so much harder to use.
Not to say stamp's bad. I love stamp. It's just not a long distance weapon like
It
Stinger.
depends on the netcode. Because it is okay
Yeah.
until somehow it just doesn't cooperate because of a netcode issue. I remember when OG Stamp was in this game. Like, not Splatoon 2 versions of it. No, 3's version. When it came out. Dear God, the thing was pretty much like hitting someone with an actual pool noodle. It didn't work.
Yeah. I mean, like, then, you know, Stamp is kind of a bad for a long distance weapon like a Stinger.
Yeah, I don't know what's with the devs giving, like, the long guns, the short range specials as of late, because that's been kind of like a consistent theme. It doesn't help.
Yeah, give them like Tacticooler or something.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't given a weapon with Tactical in a while. So that would make sense.
And still broken?
Yeah, it still is.
I can't.
No, we understand that. Like, you don't want to talk about this kind of stuff publicly unless it's a thing that's calming down and you feel comfortable with it. It's all up to, like, when you're comfortable talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, don't ever feel like you're obligated to tell us everything going on in your life, buddy. It's fine. We understand.
You don't have a social media anymore. That means you don't have to post every single thing you do. I mean, what do you mean you didn't post at breakfast? I can't believe I got 3 kills while doing that stupid, like, millennial talk. That's me trying to get rid of the people who do that in my feed. It's like, get out of here. That's why I don't use Facebook anymore.
What do you do? What are you, Stephen George?
At least the guy who makes money off it actually puts effort in compared to, like, your typical thing you see. I'm making a thing of spaghetti. And then the video ends. Like, why are... Okay. I guess we're really struggling to find content for just doing this
I tell you what, though. Every time I watch Steven... While I watch a Steven vlog, I'm always hungry at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the theme with them.
I swear to you, that guy's always eating in his vlogs, and I'm just like, man, I need to quit doing this around lunchtime.
All I know is I'm just interested for the next set of vlogs that should be coming out because it's just going to be like, I'm not going to the Coliseum this year. I got to stay home. Next day, I'm going to the Coliseum because he just randomly showed up. He's at that point now in the uploads.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to see how
that was funny. Yeah, millennials and Gen Zers are generally really bad about social media posts.
Yeah,
you know,
I
saw
have to post
everything,
funny, which is unnecessary.
Speaking of social media, found something funny. It says your brain automatically translates WTF, but it doesn't translate LOL.
Yeah, it's like it's the same thing.
It's like, yeah.
Dude, like, I'm not gonna lie, though. When I was first getting exposed to that kind of language years ago with social media and such, I couldn't read Pokemon XD's title the same way for a while. Because I just kept on thinking it was a joke.
Pokemon laugh.
It's essentially what translated to in my head for a while. Like, look, I know the bad guys are just a joke, but you don't have to laugh about it on the cover. know what XD, you should just call it Extra Dimension. I don't think they ever even explained what that title was. I think it's just something they just picked, and that was it. There was like no lore behind it. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like you could just insert your own theme here for it and it would work.
I know that XD was, you know, based off of Shadow Lugia, you know, XD001. But
yeah, it gives us the code name for it, which is the most we got on the title.
Yeah. I almost wanted to nickname my Lugia that. Whenever I purified it.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a fitting name.
I want to play XD again at some point. I loved XD. XD was so much fun.
I don't know.
I know a lot of people just say, "Oh."
I mean, I feel like if I play it next time, I might be a gambling addict by the end, because you get hooked on that bingo. It's like, seriously, it's like the most addicting mode to the game. Everyone who plays that for the first time, they're there for like hours. They just forget there's a whole plot. They're just there playing Battle Bingo.
Yeah. It took me a long time to purify Shadow Lugia. Yeah, it took me a long time to figure out how to do it.
Yeah. I think when I first played, I didn't have a problem figuring it out. Yeah, that's the hardest part when you don't know it. When I first played, I didn't have a hard time figuring it out because I kind of stumbled upon the solution. I already had things kind of set up in the purification chamber already that was what the game wanted, so they already gave me the hint saying, wait, I think you can like just put these things in here and then you should be good. Oh, okay. I'll put in more Pokemon that work. So I guess I kind of, yeah.
I need to... It's like, I need to put Pokemon in type, like, order to kind of counteract each other all the time. Okay.
I will say that was, like, the best part about that compared to XD. Yeah, XD to XD. It's the best part about that game compared to its predecessor, Coliseum, that purification system, because the original was pretty terrible.
Yeah, it was
looking back.
Yeah.
Like, it worked, but then when you got, like, any, like, higher level Pokemon to work with, like, it was especially with the legendaries, good luck. They just took way too long to purify. I don't blame anyone at that point to just hack in, like, a bunch of time loops, because purifying every Shadow Pokemon legitimately in Coliseum takes literal hours. Like, that could be, like, almost triple your runtime. And that's saying a lot when the games are, like, 20 hours.
XD is just an outright better game over Coliseum. Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
It has a lot more variety in mind. It has a better kind of like structure. It just feels like better paced.
As much as I like Coliseum, XD is significantly better than Coliseum.
Yeah, I think the only thing I didn't like about it was how the ending kind of went. That's all. Because like that whole ending section. Was
Sid Dark Isle. Yeah, Sid Dark Isle was just too much. Yeah. It's just like, okay, I got a lot of Shadow Pokemon to get. I felt like they could have added another like area before Sid Dark Isle.
Probably.
And got the same result. But everybody's like, oh, well, you can only get certain wild Pokemon in the game. I'm like, yeah, because the whole point of the game was that there was no wild Pokemon.
Yeah, at least they gave us wilds, though, unlike, Coliseum. So you actually had options to that point. Now, mind you, they were a little hard to raise because they're all, like, level 15. By the time you get there, you're, like, level 30. So they're going to be very under-leveled, but with how that game's, like, double battle system worked, it wasn't that bad to work around that system. You could just throw Pokemon in and just have, like, an overpowered thing, kind of fight with them.
The Dark Isle was like, you like battling, right? Yeah!
Yeah, essentially. That's what it translated to.
I had my favorite admins of Cypher, though. I don't know. I always enjoyed the final bosses of the game.
Yeah, they were pretty fun to fight, I remember.
Okay. I'm going to be right back. Just give me just a minute.
That is fine. I think we got this in the bag at this rate, though. Fine. Good. Let's take one more for the road. Yeah, we're good. You're also welcome to play in this if you want, Ethan. It's your call. I don't know if you ever checked out this challenge, so it might be new for you, too. Yeah, once more team shiver for the Splatfest. It feels like a theme. Most picks were usually on the shiver side. And it's happens. Not even by trying to pick idle, it just happens. Also, how's the stream quality to the viewer's sake? Since this is like one of the first times I used the enhanced broadcasting version of OBS in a while, could always just report back with this info if things are weird or not. Can I have a shell? Yeah. Give me that banner. Not a bad looking banner. Very green though. Kind of feel like going roller a little bit. Sneaky roller would work for this too. I just end up like, I don't think I'll see myself change out the stuff I'm wearing unless I don't need ninja squid at this point. I'll do a little bit of roller. Does this have the, yeah, it has a 2-star. Couldn't remember if it had a 1-star in this or not. I gotta look at my weapon listing again to see what doesn't have the stars. I just can't remember. Almost feels like placebo, but almost feels like I fling faster when I jump, doing the horizontal. It's definitely a placebo because it isn't faster. It just feels like it for whatever reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I really wish we had this vibe more often in the hub. I love the sunset vibes. Like, the colors here really pop with sunset. We just don't see this all that often. It's only like 2 days out of like a month. I love it. And I can't believe I'm saying this, because the game's not even 2 years old yet, but it brings back feelings of nostalgia. Because it reminds me of playing the Splatfest demo, since you couldn't do anything in the demo until Splatfest itself happened, but the overworld you can explore. And the overworld was in sunset vibes. I just remember exploring the hub, kind of getting a feel of Splatsville until the demo itself started. I'm just gonna get everyone in here. Hang on. For quad. There it is. Thank you. And couldn't keep that streak going forever. That was really good though. 5 kills before I got destroyed. Nice. Didn't expect that to roll over. Ooh, but we'll take it. It's a really good start, I will say that. Like the start of this room, really good pushing in. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can have it for a bit. We still have a massive lead. 94 points already is really good. It's really hard to do math when you're playing this game when it comes to like the point thresholds in splat zones. And same for doing Actually, any mode, to be fair, with the map. Because all 4 of them, you have to kind of break it down a little bit. But, like, sometimes I'm trying to map it. It's like, how many points do we really have? Because the remaining points is not, like, your actual overall score. It's, like, a whole different thing. I'm always trying to, like, hey, what is that again? Oh, I'm dead. Like, trying to actually do the math and focus. It's like, I can't do 2 at once. But if it's simple like this, you know, 6, like, well, what's 6 to 194? Oh, that's easy. Give me something like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a random number. Now that's even harder to do because I'm focused. I don't know, give me like 42 or something. I might just struggle a little bit trying to think and then die. And that's simple. It's a 58. And in the moment, you may not do math. Nice. Nice! I killed 2 people with that one curling. GG's. There's no way they have time to get back. We win. I drink to that. How many kills did I get in that game? Because I felt like I was super slaying. $16-4, yeah, that sounds about right based on how that game was going. I felt like I was doing a lot in the beginning, especially. Like, this mode is really good for a roller right now. Because that's when this thing gets to really shine. Curling, just go, use it for some movement, probably kill someone in the process. And if that doesn't, I will. Alright, so while we're waiting for the next game, let me see if I can find that thing I was talking about before. Let me look at Char's Twitter. This is like the thing I saw beforehand for weapon picks. At least what people were thinking. Alright, so here's some special breakdown for every weapon. Range blast looks like that can get Kraken. Dowser dualies looks like they get Tri-Strike. Heavy edit is Crab. I didn't realize edit was in that trailer. Hydra is Splatter Color Screen. Recycle Brella is Splashdown. That one's kind of weird and funny. It also doesn't really help the weapon much. The Splatana looks like it could get Bubble. Bamboo is Chumps. The bow is, unfortunately, as we said before, the stamp. It's like, oh boy. That's probably the worst one of all of them. Like, if I had to say another one that was bad, maybe it's the Splashdown on the new Brella type, because it just doesn't make any sense. I can see it maybe working. I don't know. These are the speculations, mind you, right now. We don't know for sure if these specific specials are, like, oh my gosh, really? We don't know if these specific specials are for these specific weapons yet or not. It's speculation based on what we're seeing in the trailer and just doing some breakdowns. Like, the best way people can figure out some of this stuff is by looking at the ink tanks, too. Because we know about some of the sub-weapons, too. I'll break those down in a minute if I'm not breaking myself. Nope, look. I immediately hard turned left, and that still wasn't enough. What? How that? Okay. At least I got him in the rebound shot. Just kind of surprised that first one missed. This could be bad. Almost. I didn't know where they were, so I didn't know where to fling. It's every time I pick. Oh my gosh. All the missiles were just right there next to the bumper. Every single last one. The only problem I'm having right now is I can't really help to contest much because I don't paint as fast as these other weapons right now we're facing. Oh my gosh, I didn't know where that bomb was going to bounce. I thought it was going to go the other way. Well, that's not good. Okay, maybe it is. Right in the middle so they can't ink it. They have to be in the bubble, which unfortunately seems like they all are, so that didn't actually help. Like how much we're fighting, though. This is actually a really good, like, back and forth right now. I kind of just forgot I was here for a minute. That guy kind of rushed in a really bad area. Oh, come on. Like, that actually really screwed me up. Alright, that was a pretty good push back from our sake, but it was kind of hard on this one. Kind of hard to really get back. Alright, let's look at the other weapons here that we have, like the other thing. The sub-weapons. So the sub-weapons for the new season look like Bamboo could have Fizzy, based on how the trailer went. Custom Range Blaster. People were thinking it's probably Splat Bomb, based on its tank. The bow is 55%, so we don't know what that could be. That people were thinking it might have had Sub-Saver, and if that's the case, I don't know. That could be Burst Bomb or Angle Shooter, depending. I don't know. Dude, imagine.
Okay, I'm back.
Imagine if that thing had an Angle Shooter.
Sorry.
That'd suck. That's fine. We're just talking about some of the sub-weapon thing now. Sword, good luck, heck, I had the Suction Bomb. Heavy Edit and Hydra both at 60%, so we have no idea. It could be Suctions, they could be Splat Bombs, they could be Burst, we don't know. Recycle Umbrella, it's the same thing. And Dowser Dually is 40-45%, so it's probably like Dart or Burst Bomb. We mainly know what the specials could be. Sub-weapons, give it like a week or two when they start doing the reveals on social media. Well, at least like the specials look like they're pretty good. Outside the get the bow having the stamp, because that's just why.
And
I'll give you the link so you can see
muted.
what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. The reason why I was muted was hold on a second, let me look at this Chara thing.
Yeah, that's where I was reading those specific points of interest from. That's at least some of our speculation so far in the new kits.
What I was muted was my anniversary gifts finally came in from Amazon. Yeah, go figure. Amazon takes like almost 2 weeks.
How fast is one day shipping
to come in? I swear, every day. Like you know, Scott Waz uploaded a video yesterday about Amazon, and I kind of agree with him on a lot of that situation.
Yeah,
like
well, it's
have
funny.
a love-hate relationship with this company.
Cheapest Gamer actually had to tag him and say, you may have to look at your sellers more than have the US label in the title to make sure you get a US copy if it's not from like Amazon themselves. Which is dumb you have to do that, but it is like an ongoing problem that Amazon keep on shipping people like the wrong version of games. Because you're just getting like a hopposh of sellers. You don't know what you're actually buying from. the Wild West.
But yeah, she got me Castlevania Seasons 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Which, you know, we haven't finished watching that, and we don't have Netflix anymore because I'm not paying for Netflix.
Yeah, don't blame you.
So she got me a Blu-ray of those of Castlevania so we can sit down and watch it. Finally, I was happy about that. I really liked Castlevania when I watched season 1. I never got around to watching season 2 yet.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Yeah,
I only got to see the first season when it came out.
And I really liked it, so I'm glad that she did that. But the other gift that she got me, which I guess was really delayed, because of course it is, Amber got me the Star Wars Heritage Pack, the Asper Classic Collection game on Switch, that has like 7 Star Wars.
Oh yeah, the big collection thing.
Yeah. I was like, okay, good.
That's not the one that's on CDR, right?
No.
Yeah, I think. You know.
I was gonna say.
I know Limited did a Star Wars thing. That's why I had to do the joke.
Yeah. Yeah. This one has Star Wars Knights, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, 1 and 2, Knights of the Old Republic, 1 and 2, Republic Commando, Star Wars Racer, and The Force Unleashed on it. So, good collection, to be perfectly honest.
Collection, yeah. How much of that is even on the cart?
Yeah, I mean, I think all the games except the Knights of the Old Republic are not on there.
Okay, that's not bad.
But
only one game not being on the cart is
download
pretty good.
Yeah, there's not like a download code in the game, so I'm guessing it's just like you have to just download the rest through the things, and whenever you pop the thing in, it'll show up.
Yeah, it's probably like one of those multi-game code into carts, so it like pops up like 5 different entries or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Which will give me a good chance. I mean, I have Knights of the Old Republic on Steam. I actually won it in one of those cheap-ass gamers contests back in the day. I do have Knights of the Old Republic on Steam, but I wanted to play at least that. I was honestly thinking that might be a stream idea one day, but...
Yeah. I mean, that's a fair idea at that point. They're pretty laid-back kind of games, so I understand.
Yeah. KOTOR 1 and 2 is like 10 plus gigs on Switch, but KOTOR 2 is better on Steam. Yeah, I know that all the KOTOR games probably better on Steam.
Oh, I mean, to be fair,
you
can say that about literally anything at this point.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't KOTOR 2 on Steam have all the DLC that was promised or something like that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, the Switch version just kind of came out and then just died because they stopped the support on it, so I could see that it's like having as much content. Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Like why, like, how old is KOTOR 2? Like, 10 plus years?
Yeah, I mean, it's an old game. It's
from,
it's
not DLC,
2000s.
It's mods. Okay. Okay,
that's a little harder to put on a
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was
Unless
DLC.
you're Bethesda, you don't get mods.
Everybody was saying it was DLC. Everybody was saying it was DLC. I don't know why.
Yeah, people.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that. I'm glad though, because I've been wanting to play all the old Star Wars games. I played Pod Racer a lot when I was a kid. That was what came with my N64. And surprisingly, it's a good racing game.
Yeah, it's solid.
I don't know if you guys played that. It's really fun racing game.
Yeah, I think I might have sampled it back in the day on emulator, because I don't remember much about it, but I've seen people play it over the years. It is pretty good. Given that's a licensed Star Wars
quote. The prequel quote is like, "This is pod racing." Yeah. As an episode 1 apologist, I like episode 1. As much as people like to rip on that game, I really do like episode 1. That was my first full Star Wars movie I've ever watched in my life. You know, I was 7 years old when the movie came out. So, I think I was 7. When did it come out? It was like 99, right? 97?
Something like that.
Let me go look it up. I can't remember. 99. Okay, I was 9. No, I was 8. It came out in May. So 8 going on 9. So I kind of have a soft spot for episode 1. I really kind of wish that people didn't trash on it as much as it is, because it really isn't that bad of a movie. Episode 2 is the one that's bad, in my opinion. That's just because there's a bunch of boring nothing going on in that movie for like 70% of the movie.
Yeah, it's just, you know, that's typical thing. If it's popular, hate on, then people don't know why it's actually bad, so after a while it just becomes bad because bad.
Yeah.
So it's hard to really say.
Okay, it got rectified. It got rectified. Darth Jar Jar is now a thing, so.
Of course. Everyone loves that character, right? What do you mean you're all leaving? Oh, crap. Speaking of leaving, I just noticed we have DC. I wonder why this is so hard now. It's one of our ghoulies. I mean, I guess that's fair. We can't have 3 M parries the whole time. Let's go down to 2. Don't know why I did that.
Don't you just love getting DCs on your team?
It's been happening a lot today. It's very consistent, it feels like. I mean, it doesn't count as a loss, so we'll just get us back in here with an actual, like, fair pairing.
Wait, if you have a DC, it doesn't count as a loss?
No, it's been like that since day one. Doesn't count as a loss.
Oh,
It still
okay.
counts as a win, though, if you're the winning side. Which almost feels like that shouldn't count either.
Okay. Okay, so I got all Radical Train silver medals. Now I gotta go do Tropical Jungle. That shouldn't be too bad. How many silver medals were in Kingdom Valley? Wait, Mach Speed?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was like 2.
Okay.
There weren't many. I know one was on the waterfall section near the end. I remember that one clearly. Yeah, I don't want to just blanking on where that is. Oh no, I remember. It's like right
Trying to
before the
see.
first ramp. So it's 2 there. And Mach Speed.
Well, maybe I don't have to find that many, because it says I found 6.
Yeah, you already have more than half, so
on-
I don't
I've
know
already
which
got
ones you
like more
but
than
that's
half
good.
of them already. Anyway, KOTOR 2 Switch was supposed to be getting the mods as DLC, but something happened with rights or whatever, but to get the stuff going on Steam, you have to download the Sith Lord's Restoration Content mod. Okay.
So it's like you're telling me something with Star Wars and copyright had a problem? No. It's like there's too many hands in that pot. So I'm not surprised to hear that.
As that Ubisoft is even trying with a new Star Wars game, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, to be fair, Ubisoft's not trying period right now, unless you buy like
Yeah.
4 or 5 different versions of one thing. Because their
Oh,
method of releasing stuff right now is it's a dumpster fire.
Dude, Ubisoft is like, okay, I'm not getting on Assassin's Creed Shadows, because it looks okay. I think it's kind of cool concept. Don't like the way that they're already, like, you know, pre-orders and all this, like, special edition crap.
Yeah, this is just
released.
modern
As soon as they
Ubisoft.
just do an announcement trailer with cinematics, no gameplay whatsoever.
Yep.
It's just like, yeah,
Like, give us like
typical
you know,
Ubisoft.
5 different versions of the game of something we have no idea about at all because you didn't show anything. Sure. But that's just
Yeah.
modern Ubisoft. They want to
That's
release so
modern
many different
Ubisoft.
SKUs.
I mean-
It sucks.
Assassin's Creed always looks pretty cool, I guess, and You know, I don't really block the series because honestly, Assassin's Creed is pretty good. In my opinion, it's always been really good.
Well, have you played
But,
the newer
like-
ones? Because they're very different compared to what you're used to from back in like the 360 days.
Yeah, I heard that they're very different. They're more like RPGs, more like
Yeah.
I guess
Well, it's very much more like how like
I
Breath
think
of the
they
Wild
play
set
like
up at this
Top
point.
War.
'Cause you're more familiar
Yeah,
with that.
Breath of
as
the
an
Wild.
open world.
Yeah. Now, did you hear that the free-to-play Division game got canceled?
I heard about that. Yeah, it's like I don't know what happened there behind the
Yeah,
scenes, but
They canceled.
I guess I'm not too surprised to hear they're canceling it. Because Division, as of late, they've just been kind of like really screwing over, from what I understand. Because Division 2 also got like a lot of problems recently. I understand, like development-wise.
Yeah.
They just kind of stopped.
Man, it's like I don't know. Like, I just feel like Ubisoft's not doing anything, and I wonder about how they're, you know, managing anything anymore.
Yeah, it really just feels
They
like
had,
they're
like-
struggling hard.
Like Avatar, that Avatar game, I never saw people play that game
Oh man, that was a weird one.
at all.
Because that game was heavily marketed, and then like there were some people there at day one. You heard about it here and there for like maybe a handful of days at most, but that dropped off extremely fast.
It just felt like it felt like a wet fart to me. Like I didn't see any buddy playing that game. But then
Yeah.
again, my circle of like people I watch is probably pretty small compared to a lot of other people. But I literally did not see anybody play that game come out when
Yeah,
it came
that
out.
is fair. I'm in like the same boat. Like the games I see people play are usually the more popular things of the moment. So whatever hot new release is out, or like the big co-op thing that's the interest now. Like that's what I mainly see. And then obviously your newest Nintendo release. And that's pretty much it. So if I don't see that specific game played, I know it's probably a failure. Because that right there showed like no one else had interest and everyone's in the kind of the same camp and just skipping it.
I don't know, it's just like modern Ubisoft like lately, the past like year and a half, it just seems like they just done nothing.
Yeah. It really just does feel like they're existing at this point, that's about it.
They're just
I mean, I heard like
at this point. They got
months
the
ago,
new
I think, but there was talks that maybe that Beyond Good and Evil 2 got canceled entirely, which just not surprising when the guy who originally left Ubisoft like a couple years back. But it's also we don't have confirmation on this. I think people at this point just assume it's probably canceled. We heard nothing about it in 5 years.
Oh yeah, the Skull and Bones came out.
Yeah, that also was kind of a wet fart. It
Quadruple.
came out, and then people mocked it
Yeah.
because it looked like crap, and then that was it. Like the most I heard about it was bad.
Quadruple
Like,
A.
Bad
Quadruple A
specific
game.
stuff. And the quadruple A crap. That did not help its case either. Dude,
It's just
splatter
so
color
funny
screen
'cause,
actually
you know, this
hinders
game
you
has-
in this challenge. Just couldn't see that growing.
You know, it's like Skull and Bones was in development for a long time. It got rebooted
Oh, yeah.
like several times.
It was almost like a decade. Because it was revealed back, like, I think it was 2015. So it was like 8+ years of development. And the only reason why they had to finish it was because they were forced to. They didn't want to. I think at one point Ubisoft wanted to cancel the game. But they were forced to due to the people they were taking money from. Based on the contracts, they were forced to finish the game outright. They couldn't cancel it.
Oh my god.
So that's
gotta
kind of
hop
why
off.
they pushed
Okay.
so hard when it came out, because they needed to make their money back.
Okay, Ethan.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll make this your last game, I guess. I mean, challenge room's over anyway, so it's probably good timing. At least get you your challenge score. They barely get clipped by that thing. We'll at least get you your challenge score by the end of this. I know, at least based on how I played earlier and what I got on my own sake, I know I'm at top 20. I don't know where we're going to stack up. We'll see here in a sec. We may not actually be on leaderboard, but that doesn't really matter. We're just getting to play the mode. And it's Splatfest season, so we get shells. So you don't even need the token out of this. Shells
Yeah.
alone will give you free rolls.
I can't even remember if I picked my team. Pretty
Yeah,
sure
I believe
did.
everyone was picking it during
Yeah, I
the
did.
extra work. Which, if you
Yeah, we
played that,
did. We
remember
played
to go
that
check the bulletin board in Samron itself, because that's where you get your sticker. Amber and I were the ones we had the same score, and we got top 50. I don't think you got anything. I think you got participation based on this format. I can't remember for sure. But you still get a sticker regardless if you go to Grisco. No, wow, I can't believe 2 people were standing there on top of each other. Mistakes were made. Oh, come on, really? We're so close. Yeah, keep that. Keep that score, because we can literally get a knockout here soon. Oh, of course. Every time. It's on brand this one, every time I talk. We still got a lead, so it doesn't matter.
It's on brand. Yeah, it's just like, that's just part of your branding at this point. SonicGhost 64, the foot and mouth since 2011.
If we keep them away, we'll get the knockout now. Otherwise, we just win with the score. It's really also help I have this higher stick sensitivity because I was able to do a quick turnaround for that. That's really helpful. Right, come on, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect! 0 and 0 score. We got the knockout. If they took that even for like a fraction of a second, we wouldn't have gotten the knockout. It was that close. You know the other team be salty right now because they didn't get a single point. And they were literally at the buzzer. So, you know they salty.
Good job, Lester. Good job, Ethan, too.
Yeah, now we'll get to see what your score can be. That was 5 games, I believe. Because we have the DC, harder to calculate. Yeah, 1529. I don't know if that put it on the board or not. Can't really say. But hey, that's still a pretty okay score, given 5 games. Especially with the mess of, you know, one of them. Yeah, but there's like enough time left in the rotation to probably have like 2 more games at most, so you're not going to be missing much else. Let me get that drink ticket.
Get your drink ticket. Because we all know food tickets don't exist.
Yeah, I mean, gee. Not like I need any more of those, am I right? No, none more. I don't think I need any more. Nice, by the way, on my sub saver.
I think I don't have to work overtime tomorrow.
Yeah, actually have a normal length day for once. Yeah, blush it for that.
Golly. Gotta work overtime next week though, and I'm looking forward to that. Granted, on Monday I don't have to, I don't think, anyways. They haven't figured out what they want to do yet. Figures, you know.
Yeah, you probably know more
But
closer to the date then.
Yeah. But they want to at least do 6 total hours of extra hours this week, so 3 of those days have got to be 10 hours, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not, like, I should be thankful. Oh my gosh, that edge of that screen got you.
Yeah, I know, it's so weird. It didn't even look like it hit me.
But,
there, I think I killed him with screen.
Like, over time, like, yeah, like, I get paid extra money, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy, but when I get home, I'm so tired. I'm just like, dude, I don't want to do anything. Like, literally, I have, like, a couple videos I have left to edit. I'm just not in the mood to do it. I still have to record. I haven't recorded in a while.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you edit or not, because you're
okay.
closer to, like, being out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay, though. I'll get to it eventually. I am gonna try to stream tomorrow because I missed out yesterday.
Yeah, because you're still doing that push for the affiliate time. So it is still best even just for a little bit, just to get it in.
Yeah. I already have, the only requirement I have left to get is the stream multiple days. I've gotten the average viewers, I've gotten the hours, I've gotten the followers. I just have to do the days. Wasn't there like a silver medal that was like super duper hard to get in Tropical Jungle because it's in an automated section?
Not really, no. Like, none of mine had a real hard time with.
Okay.
The only one I had a hard time
Maybe
for was, like, there was one above a grind where you had to jump to, and if you missed it, then you just miss it. So, at that point, you had to die and try again. So, it was a little precise.
Okay.
That's the only one I really remember having a hard time with. How are you not dead? I shot him 3 times, and this gun's a 2-shot. Come on. Yeah. That might be game of this where we don't get it back immediately. Because we'll have to push past the penalty just to even make points now. It's gonna be kind of an uphill battle. I did not want to fall.
Wouldn't surprise me if they ever put like a silver medal in like one of these automatic sections.
Yeah,
like
silver medals felt like an afterthought, just because of how they're just really weirdly placed in some levels. Like to a point where you can't even get them unless you either kind of just do a leap of faith or just, in Sonic's case, sometimes use a gem. Which is definitely an afterthought, because the gems themselves don't feel like they were made before the overall level was made, and you can tell, which is how things are structured. Like, it's really that one in
Purple
Crisis
gem
City's,
away.
like, tornado section that really just told me I don't think they care. Because there's one just literally up in the air, and there's no way to get to it unless you fly up there with the purple gem. because it's out of reach normally. Crisis City, to be fair, is that level
So
we just kind of gave up because Shadow had the same kind of problem.
I did see a video on Very Hard with like Shadow, and it made me laugh because it's just like, did we just throw the kitchen sink in these modes?
Yeah, Shadow of all the characters really does
Because-
feel like they just stopped trying.
Because like the thing that made me laugh is just like Crisis City, Shadow Very Hard has Eggman's robots in it. It's just
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, they just didn't know what else
Why?
to do. Oh, you gotta see his beginning to Aquatic Base. Because they literally didn't finish it. It's so jank. There's like a giant gap in the door, you can walk right through it.
Oh my god.
Like, big oops, we forgot the closed door. It's like the door time in Ocarina of Time if they moved it back a good foot. And that's saying a lot because you can clip through that door pretty easily too. Cannot believe I actually got another group money ticket as a random pull. Because that is something I
Oh my
haven't
God.
seen from a random pull from Mystery Box, so finally. Now I'm going to buy a bunch of bleach. Why are you buying 9 containers of bleach, sir? I'm thirsty, okay?
Lester, you should go buy a lottery ticket. You
Yeah, I don't know
pulled
what the odds are for
fabled-
that. I really don't.
Had to go help your mom with something. That's fine, Ethan.
Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. We only got one more game in anyway, so it's like you literally didn't miss much of anything. So now I'm just gonna wait for the power, and then I guess we'll decide what we want to do from there. If we want to continue playing this, maybe play something else. Because again, tonight's just kind of a chill night. I mainly wanted to start with challenge, since that was happening now at the 6 to 8 time period. So I was like, you gotta go an hour earlier to do it, but hey, it's worth it. I may not go the full time if I just want to. If I feel tired. If I hit the 4-hour mark and I'm done, I'm done. Oh, jeez. Man, now that's a lot of word. Now Twitter's dying. Finally make one last post. Thank God. Hopefully the plaza gets purged from the abhorribly lazy art and political tribe. No one wants to boot up Splatoon to constantly reminder of war being told how the gay someone is for the 99999 time. Touch grass. Yeah, that's a rant. It's a lot. And then you just find the funny ones. You know, like, I love girls.
I love girls.
Like, we got ranters and then we got
Didn't
memes.
the guy get? Didn't the guy get canceled on Twitter because he made a video saying that he liked girls?
I have no idea, but it wouldn't put it past me that someone getting canceled on Twitter in general. Because it doesn't matter what you're talking about, anything can be used as, you know, fuel for that fire. I would like to call that big run instead of big run. Small fry when he sees the end of the world. I like that one. That was pretty good.
Oh, did he turn into Big Salmon?
No, it's just he sees like a bunch of destruction coming his way. And you can see in the eyes. I guess not a challenge done. Let me fix my shirt, because I'm not keeping sub-saver on that stupid Splat FSD. I only had it on because of this challenge, and now it's done. Take it off. You know, looking at the TV, doesn't look like that could be well supported with 3 wheels with a base in the front. It looks like that could just fall over in any minute. And how's it even working? There's no plugs. Wireless TV power. I mean, you can ask like how they're displaying the image, but it's like, you know, at this point, smart interface is being built at all TVs. It's just probably that. But where's again, it's power. Let me see what else is available right now. So why am I doing it in there? I'm doing it here. I get music. Pretty okay set of maps for all modes, technically. It's like, I don't know. I'm mainly just waiting on the timer. English is more advanced. Yeah, at this point. We're still trying to figure out just basics. Oh yeah, there's the little sticker. Literally the little sticker. You can barely see these things. Especially with my silvers. You literally can't see the silvers in my gray locker. They're kind of impossible to see. I guess for people who didn't see the VOD, here, this is how everyone stacked up from Big Run. From that little endeavor. I can't remember what your high score was in total, man, but if you didn't get 141 and up, that was top 50. I can't remember what you had at the end of the high score.
I can't remember. I think it was like 120 something.
Yeah, so it might be participation, which that's still fine. I know Amber got the trophy because her and I are on the board, so that's how I know, at least on that front. It's not a bad rotation here, to be fair. That's Blaster, Brella, Nautilus, and Swiffer. It's not bad.
We all know that Bro look good.
It really isn't. Is that Scout? Okay. Nice TF2 reference. That's my bucket list. It's just a list of the buckets. You know what? That's fair. Bucket mains, rise up, and bucket team, I guess. You know, it's still, after 5 years of being in this plaza, it still throws me off. I walk to this specific portion, and there's no, like, Squid Beats 2. Why wasn't there no Squid Beats 3? Come on. Go back to the rhythm game.
Come on.
It was actually a really fun thing
Why
for
not?
1 and 2. These people got to play it, though, in 2. Like, a lot of people didn't get the amiibo for 1. Or didn't even do the challenge, maybe. So they didn't unlock it. So obviously, in 2, just being available from the start was really helpful. Hey, I made it. I feel like I'm definitely not supposed to be up here. This is such cool.
I didn't realize that the second portion of Tropical Jungle for Sonic is so fleshed out because you don't see half of it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Just
There's
like
a lot of alternate paths in that version of Tropical.
Yeah. Really hate that you don't see it.
You can stand on that? Alright. This is feeling like Metroid Prime levels of can you stand on. So I'm definitely standing on something that shouldn't have collision. It's a Stanley Parable reference. Yeah. Is this a bucket? I was like, I immediately recognize where that came from too. I haven't even played like more than like maybe an hour or so of that game, and I still like. There's a lot of that. I think I've seen more than I played. That's why I haven't played it. 'Cause I think I've seen more than enough. That's a game you kind of need to go in like without knowing, so you don't get spoiled by the surprises. Now on the internet, what a surprise!
I don't know what a surprise is. But here's the ending to Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you know that some
Rebirth, specifically. Just in case you didn't want to see it. Yo, I'm curious. What happens if I scan an amiibo in right now? Because there's no way. There's no way it comes up here with me. I would laugh. Let me get one off the shelf. I'm just gonna like stand right here. zoom it back out. Let me go get Big Man. Because he's just gonna fall. Come on, man. There you go. Yep, you can pick a location, but... Oh, everything's X. Wait, hang on. There you go. Oh. You know, I don't know what else I was expecting. But he's at least showing up here at me. I saw something on my other side. Let me try that. I saw it go... Maybe it wasn't. I thought I saw it, like, glow up over here somewhere. I'm probably too high, which is why it's not working, and that's very fair. Because I am way higher than the floor. But imagine making the pose up here. Like, that's the closest you get.
And I really hate it when you accidentally kill an enemy that you need in a chain, a homing attack chain, in order to access this one particular medal. And you're just like, well...
Yeah, it's like, what do I do now?
What do I do now? Can't get the medal now. I guess I gotta hit start over, but I didn't have any lives because I started over way too much because I messed up.
That's the other problem, too, because if you don't beat the stage, then you have to do it all over again. This one actually kind of works too. Actually, now looking at this, looks like I'm like your typical bird just sitting on top of like the rooftops, ready to just wait for you to walk out of the building to give you a nice little white surprise. That's just disturbing to think about. It's like someone down there ain't gonna like me.
It's always your car too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Always. It's like I feel like birds do that deliberately.
It feels like it, yeah.
I found a post of Big Man. We should take the Earth and push it somewhere else.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. I mean, you can't
Always
have one of
with
these events without a
memes.
SpongeBob post. Can I not take a picture up here? Oh, the one area that I thought, don't put him on camera mode. Oh, hang on. Never mind. You barely can. But where can Big Man go? Oh, here. I'm not even on the platform. I'm literally hanging on by a toe. Yep, that doesn't look cursed. I'm literally not on it anymore with that pose. Oh, I actually fell. Wait, do it again. Fall again. Because I didn't do that. The pose made me go down.
There you go, Lester. That's a stream idea you could stream tonight. You play Fall Guys yet on stream yet?
Yeah, I mean, I've played it before. I've never done it on an actual stream. Oh, God. Okay, there I go. I haven't played that game once. Like, it's fine. It's just after a lot of the, like, seasons, it just kind of petered out, honestly, like, in terms of its overall, like, interest from a lot of people, too. Like, a lot of people just stopped playing it. I know it was like this other like free-to-play alternative that came out. I think it was like, I can't remember what the name was. I saw it all the time. I think it's Stumble Guys, and that one just kind of took off for a bit, but not in the same way Fall Guys did.
And then there was there's Kirby's Dream Buffet, which is
yeah, that game just kind of existed. Like nobody talked about it after a week. I heard literally nobody talked about it after that point. Outside of like very small few people. That game basically fell like a rock.
It was a cute game, though.
Yeah, it's fine. From what I've seen, it didn't need to be $20. I think that was the biggest like deter, because it was basically like, it's a perfect free-to-play game. And it wasn't. Okay, yeah, top 20 again. That's what I figured, because this is the score I got before 1903. Now, it's basically the same thing, but 50 points higher.
Can I literally stop? Stop falling in water, please. Let go of the right trigger way too early.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Alright, I don't know if I want to do any more of this game now, though, because I'll be playing a lot of it this weekend with the Splatfest, so... What else do we want to stream tonight? Again, it's just a chill thing, so it's like, I'm just going to pick from a catalog at this point. You know, trophy for you. I kind of figured, based on how that was like, only about 5 games to get our power. So, like, very back and forth, kind of rough ones. You know, at least you got your... You got to win out of that, so you got to play of the day win. So you get like a free roll just from that alone. You didn't need the one from the challenge itself. That's unfortunately it for the challenge for like a while, because the next one's monthly. And then there's this one, so that we know is the new season challenge, because it's question mark. So it's next season. That's how we know. I'm gonna be surprised if I looked at my usual guide I look at here. Yeah, there's no other challenge listed here on the Alonso Bot site. So I kind of figured. It has to be new season.